Hi everyone, and welcome to Module 2. I see that everyone figured out how to use blogs for Module 1, and I really appreciated your thoughts and comments on those blogs, particularly how challenging this material is. But I also saw a lot of positive attitude and willingness to learn this stuff. So hang in there. The book is kind of written like they throw everything at you in the beginning, and then they unpack it after that. And we'll do a lot of unpacking. So again, you didn't have to understand everything. You just had to dive in and have a good attitude, which shows that you did. Okay, so Module 2. How handy it is that this was an online class given the weather, huh? Okay, so you might have already had a look because it's been open, but basically we're going to unpack genre a little bit more, and we're going to do that in a number of different ways. We're going to do it by starting some analysis of genres, and we're also going to do this by writing and thinking about our own narrative genre. So, and then there's a really, really good teaching implication that you're going to do for genre as well. Okay. So these are the activities, and I'll go through those. And I will talk about the deadlines after. So it's Chapter 4. So we're skipping Chapter 3 for now. And 2 videos. This is the part 2 from Jed's video, and it goes into genre in more depth. And then this is another kind of Jed video on genre. So take a look at both. I find that the genre, as some of you actually wrote in your blogs, looking at it in this way is different, and it's worth really slowing down and thinking about it. So do look at both those. There's going to be a little bit of redundancy in here, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for you. I think redundancy could be good in this case. So you're going into section 2, and then I will post the key for section 1 later. Okay, so the Evoking the Text blog. So the purpose of Evoking the Text is to do a book talk that focuses not on how we normally do it, which would just be to tell a little bit about the plot, but to do it in the style where we're really thinking about the narrative genre and the different phases in that. So we actually give more of the plot away, and the idea is to make our book talk more equitable, in that instead of just kind of introducing and sort of asking kids what will happen next or what do you think is going to happen in this book, we want every student we're reading this book to really get this and to understand how the narrative unfolds. So that's the purpose here. It also is a really good exercise in an analysis of a narrative genre. So you're going to go here, you're going to look through these instructions, and take a look at these screencasts where I show you exactly what to do. And here's an example of a script like the one you're going to create, and here's an example of a former student and the script that they created. I think you're going to find it pretty straightforward, and I think you're going to really enjoy this assignment. Okay, going back. Okay, sorry, I went too far back. Okay, so then the deadlines for this is get your work done by Sunday, and then review what your classmates have done and leave comments on 2 other blogs. It should be 2 other blogs. So that's there, and that is the only assignment that has a tight deadline. You're just going to finish the practice exercises by the end of the week, the readings and videos by the end of the week, and also finish your narrative writing assignment by the end of the week as well. So what is that? Okay. So that is here. And what we're doing here is we are going to write a story, and you can use a story that you've already written. It can be a kind of a fantasy story, it can be kind of personal narrative story, but since we want to really understand how the genre of narrative unfolds, you need to have these stages in your story and these phases in your story. And again, the reason you're doing this is because it's going to really help you understand how to analyze narratives, and ultimately, the better you're at with that, then the better you're going to be in teaching reading comprehension. So there's a real tight connection here. I put up I have this really, really bad story that I wrote, and I put that up there just for solidarity. You don't have to read my story. It's a silly story, but it's there, and I posted it here, and then I'll show you actually in Module 3, where we start to analysis, I'll have an example of how I analyze that as well. Now, you don't have to comment on people's stories for this, but do put them up there and post them. And later when we look at the analysis, you'll have an opportunity to kind of look at what other people are writing. But by all means, you're welcome to read what people have written, to get ideas, and that kind of thing. Again, just be brave, get it up there. And I think that, again, I think this assignment, I've done this assignment for the past 2 times I've taught this course, super effective in terms of learning and understanding these things. So basically what we're going to be doing over the next, I think it's 4 modules, is we're going to be analyzing the story based on the functional grammar categories that you were reading about in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. So it's a theory to practice assignment. So that's that. Okay, I think that is everything. 2 of you might not have gotten the language investigation packet because the bookstore said that they ran out. So the bookstore coordinator is ordered 2 more of those. And if you're one of the people that didn't get that, let me know so that I can extend a deadline on these for you. Okay. All right. I think that's everything. I hope that you enjoy this week, and I will be seeing you on the following week. I'll also be putting up a snack schedule. I haven't done that yet. Okay. See you later. Bye.